That's a win. I'm going crazy. And the battery is dead.
It has been a couple years. Thank you for your patience. I never stopped building, and I never stopped filming, so I got a lot to catch you up on. Let's get back to the van build.
Getting the paint for the dashboard. Ooh, dark chocolate. Yeah, let's do that one.
Yes, this.
Paint's gonna be half an hour, so I'm gonna take some newspaper, 1 kilogram, 1 kilogram, and start taping. DIY painting table. I love it. Let's go pick up the paint. This is the undercoating that is super durable. So we're putting it in all the spots that are high traffic areas, and then we're gonna paint it green after.
Here we do it, step by step.
You just painted the front?
Yeah. You know, it's for what?
Why?
It's for looking back. And you don't have to look back. You have to look forward.
Now, I have ordered a sink already, but today's the souk, which is kind of like a flea market in Morocco, and I'm gonna see if I can get a cooler sink or as cool of a sink for cheaper. Let's go find some used stuff at the souk. Assalamu alaikum. Let's go. I grew up and my mom liked garage sales, and it's instilled in me. I get excited about used things. I get excited for the search. Does anybody ever just wear headphones without music so less people talk to them and the world's a little bit quieter? Because today's a quiet day in a busy place. So I just have headphones on. Look at all this stuff. Cool. That was a lot of souk and not a lot of sinks. I did find 4, and they're all way too big. We have found the industrial side of the souk. Game on. Dun, 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 dun. Spotted sinks over here. What is this?
Look, if you don't good, bring next week. We'll give you your money. Don't worry.
Okay.
Don't worry.
That's very okay. All right.
It's all right. That's okay. If you're all right,
Can't go wrong with that. Let's give it a go. All right. So this sink will need the wood to be fabricated a little bit differently. Not sure if that will work, but these guys say I can bring it back next week.
Hey, don't worry.
Next week if it doesn't work. So really, why not? Let's give it a go. Good to see you, brother. Cheers. Nice. Thank you. Now, ideally, I wouldn't have such a massive solar panel. I'd have 2 thin ones that go down the side instead of a big square one. Because if I had 2 thin ones that go down the side of the roof rack, the other side could be storage, something like this. I could put other storage in there, plus my surfboard. Okay. All right, we're gonna call it at the souk. That's enough busy times. I got a possible sink and the contact number of that roof storage dude if I can figure out changing my solar panel setup. I went back, And I got a shower. I got a hose for my shower now to shower out my window. That was a good find because those are hard to find. Oh, let's not touch the paint, Larry. Everything's green. Green and clean. That's the hospital. I got word that a friend from Imswan has a blood infection in his foot. He's from the Ivory Coast, so he doesn't have many friends or family here. Well, he has no family here. And so another friend from Imswan is coming up, and we're gonna go visit him, see how he's doing. I'm not sure if this will be in a video, but scary stuff. We may have lied to get into the hospital. It's crazy, we run into one nurse in the hallway, and she is Kassim's nurse, the man we're going to see. The second day back in the hospital, Kassim's spirits are much higher. It's good to see him smiling. And where am I going? The visiting hours end at 4 o'clock. And I'm not allowed to use my camera, so I'm gonna turn it off. Okay. So the visiting hours are at from 3 to 4, and then they kick you out. But he's smiling, he's happy. But right now, going back to the shop to work on the van. We got Ayoub's dad here, the original fabrication body shop owner guy. Every time we look under something or move something, there's another problem that could have been fixed at the beginning. And yeah, it's turned into a little bit of a journey here. But I am very grateful to have these masterminds working on it. At least puts my mind at ease. But I feel bad. Puts my mind at ease.
Hi, dude. Good morning.
Finally leaving Ayoub's briefly to take it to the woodworker. We're gonna put the kitchen in. There we go. Got my sink, got my things, and this guy's sleeping in. Hey, it's time to get up. This is the first time I've seen it with the new paint on the dashboard. Oh, it's gonna look very different very soon. And the battery is dead. There's something draining this battery. We're at Ep.6 wood shop. Seeing the kitchen unit in real life for the first time. Oh. How awesome is that? Now I have to break the news that I got a different sink, which will be a little bit different setup. Hopefully he doesn't just lock the door on me and give up on me here. What we're doing now is feeding the wires through the different sections of the cabinetry. Last minute decision on the back side. We're making one last door so I can pop out this seat, reach in here and work on the water pump in case it's broken. Because accessing the water pump on this side will be very difficult. after a few failed attempts of putting the cabinets in on top of the wires and having the wires run perfectly under the cabinets, we decided to tape them to the floor, which just makes a lot of sense. It's been a minute since he did the electrical work, so we're just gonna go through and remember before we put all the cabinets in what is what. It's labeled, but it's not fantastic. This one like this. So this one points up, yes. Right? This one will switch. So this one actually needs to go back in here. This one is for the 2 lights, and this is the switch for these lights. Okay, done. And then this is for the strip, the 2, and the 2. Okay, locking up for a couple hours. Gonna go visit my buddy at the hospital who is getting better every day. Man, he's a chef, and so when you're in a hospital and you can't eat good food, you must be struggling. So we got some nice battered fried fish and sardines for him. I love seeing this guy's smile on his face every time. He's just such a sweetheart. And to be honest, my life here doing the van has become extremely selfish in the way that everything I do, every choice I make is often about me and my own well-being and what I'm doing to forward my progress with the van or with YouTube videos or whatever. This hour and a half every day that I take out and I go sit with Cass and we talk, and it's teaching me to not be so selfish, I guess. It's not that I'm trying to be selfish, but it's nice to take that time daily out of my day and give it to someone else. And the reward of seeing a friend smile because he has some company is so much deeper than the reward of, you know, oh, I bought some cool lighting for my van, which is also cool, but this has kind of brought me into balance, and I didn't realize how far out of balance I was. That's a good way to say it. So thank you, Kasim. But sorry, you had to have a harsh foot infection for me to balance myself out. Now I'm even selfish talking about it. Either way, we're making the best of the bad. That's what we're doing. Silver linings. We got the whole neighborhood here. We got Mustafa from the Beldi shop. We got Tessam, the best nurse in Essaouira. You're probably wondering why I'm not doing anything. I'm making sure we don't hit the gas tank. Yeah. Let the 6'5" guy, 6'6" guy do it. Is it level? She's level. She's level. Another day with the boys, planning out the shelving unit in the evening. I don't know if you can see me, but we're thinking about this height all along behind Mbak's head. The lights will drop down below it. Some of it will be covered with a cupboard, some of it will be open. As you can see, we have had a bit of rain. And it's probably good because getting a test of if all the seals are sealed, which they are not. And a bigger problem is the water coming in here. Hopefully not here, because if it's here, that's a lot of backtracking. And I'm trying to not be angry about the first job of welding, but it's getting there. So we just attached this last night, thinking the smartest move is to pull it back out, make sure there's no water damage on that side of the van, so we can put that to bed, rip off the wall over here. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Is that wet? Okay. So that's worst case scenario, because that means the upholstery has to come off. The window has to come off. And the seal made, and the rim on the window may need to be re-welded.